guys, welcome back to my channel. We have Goldie Box Spring 2024 spoilers video number 1 containing products 1 through 4. If you don't know what Goldie Box is, first of all, it's my own box, so I'm a little biased. It is my own values. It is some things I didn't like about other boxes that I changed for my box. My box also has its own issues. I'm one person. Shipping takes a lot longer than it will if you go to like a big brand. So there's issues no matter what. It's just small business stuff happening with me. But I stand by all the products in them, and every product you see is something that I have tried several different products before I make my decision. It still has to fit in a price point for this box. Like I said, I'm a small business. I have to make it work for me, but I am very proud of all the products that I put in this box. More about the box though. It is a lifestyle seasonal subscription box. Currently this is the spring season. Customization happens for Goldie Boxed bears. There's gold, silver, bronze bear that get to customize their boxes. That happens on the first day of spring. So you can Google any calendar, first day of spring, first day of summer, first day of winter, first day of fall, and you will, I did not put those in order, but obviously you know what I mean, all 4 seasons, and you will know at the beginning of every year, or like even 10 years in advance if you want to go check future years, you will always know what day Goldie Box customization is going to be for that particular season. The last box was a trial. If it went well, then I would not change anything. If it needed to continue to change, then I would change things to make it possible to get you guys your boxes as soon as possible. So we are leaving everything the same. The perks are the same. There's now, you can customize all items. There's only going to be 12 items, just the same as there was in winter, 12 items to choose from. It seemed to work really well for me. One day I might get to a level where I can hire enough people to go back to 16 items, but that day is not today. The way customization works is no matter what size you are, bronze, which you get to select 3, silver you get to select 5, or gold you get to select 7, no matter what size you are, you will get to choose from all of the 12 items that I share. So there's nothing exclusive to any of the box sizes anymore. They have different perks where they could add additional items, and I will explain that in my last video. I feel like that's the gist. If I missed anything, somebody put it down in the comments down below. There's 2 more videos coming, so we're not too worried if I miss something. I'll see it in that comment and I'll make sure that I mention it in one of the other 2 videos. This is the first 4 items. I have been spoiling them on my Instagram. If you don't have an Instagram account, you may have not been seeing them yet, but I just did really up close spoilers. I'm gonna do them in backwards order of how I was up closing them. So we'll do the first one, which is also on my eyelids and is an eyeshadow palette. Some of you might have been able to see that. It was like a really up close glitter. And I actually believe it might be this brown back here that was the up close glitter. This is from Pierre Cosmetics. They are primarily a mineral shadow company, so some of you have used Pierre from my previous boxes. I know everybody really loved that peach palette, and brown eyed girl palette was a little quad actually. So this is a big 35 shades in here palette. I feel like I've upgraded because the other one was like a little tiny quad, but this is called Emrald City, and there's a lot of greens. You can see the inner really like springy green inside on my inner corner. I have like a dark brown right here, and then this golden brown, like a little bit of rusty brown color, and then gold on my actual lid. That's my eye look today. I did it using this palette, so you can see a look done with this palette. 35 shades is a lot to swatch. If you want to see me swatch it, I will do it in the last video, but let me know in the comments down below if you really want to see all 35 shades swatch. Maybe I could even just do a small, you know, short video on just swatching this, because there's so many. But I do love these colors. You can see I already dipped into some of them. It's a pretty big palette. It does have satin colors. It has shimmer colors. It has a little bit of like a metallic sheen color in here. Some thicker glitters, and then some really like light glitter as well. It has matte, and like I said, that satin finish, which is like a shimmery matte almost. A lot of options here. Doesn't have a true black, but has this really dark brown here, which is what I used underneath my eye and to like wing out my eye there. And lately that's kind of been my vibe, instead of going straight like blackest black. And then doesn't have a true white either. Has this really light shimmery green over here that's almost white. But we did a lot of green because it's really like a natural looking palette, and then green. I feel like that's really spring. So I had a couple options with them, but this one made the most sense. And it does have a mirror. I'm not going to blind you with my ring light, so we're going to hold the mirror like that, but it does have a mirror. It does have really lightweight packaging as well. This is cruelty-free. They're certified cruelty-free. I believe they're actually Leaping Bunny certified for Bella Pierre Cosmetics, which is even better than cruelty-free. Means your entire supply chain is involved in becoming certified cruelty-free. It also means it's recognized internationally, whereas like other cruelty-frees might only be in the nation that they are participating in. Cruelty-free, however, does not mean vegan. I think some people think, how could you have an animal product in something if it's truly cruelty-free? Vegan is a separate thing because cruelty only has to do with animal testing, and that being a cruel process of how we test cosmetics and beauty products. So you can still have animal byproducts or products in something and it can still be cruelty-free. This is one of those products. So if you are one of my vegan subscribers, this does contain carmine, which is something that comes from beetles, and so unfortunately, it is not a vegan product. I felt like the application was really smooth, especially the glitters are really like butter onto my lids. Loved that, and that's your first item. Don't worry, there are 11 more. If that's not for you, there are 11 more. So let's go backwards again. By the way, everything in the first category, I believe, is MSRP of $22 or more, but I will put that down in the description box below. I'll put what the item was in order and then it's MSRP, because some people do like to create their box based on MSRP. That's not how I typically do it. I usually do it based on just like what product do I love the most, but some people want the highest value for their dollar and I don't blame you for that, so I'm going to list that down below in case that's really important to you. Next I have this vegan leather clutch. It is vegan. And this is from Funky Monkey. It has this really cool canvas like stripe right here, and then this, which I took this to Costa Rica and I didn't use any other purse other than this. I had a backpack and this, that's it. So this would sit in my backpack, and then when I would go out on the town or like go into a restaurant or something, I would just like pull this out of my backpack, have this on my wrist. Really good for traveling to have something like this that's like attached to you so nobody can just swipe it from your body. But probably still could, I guess. If you pulled this hard enough, you could maybe break it. But it does have this clip. So this can unclip. You can clip something else there if you have some sort of bag strap that you prefer. But I like this strap. I think it comes with a good, easy to use strap that already matches. I've used to prefer to have these types of things so I could have like a really cute like or fun strap, or sometimes I would use those big round silicone keychains instead of a strap. Inside you have black lining and this side pocket right here. Like I said, canvas, vegan leather, really sturdy zipper. I took this on, I've been using this for at least 6 months, if not longer. And I still use it. Even when I came back from Costa Rica, I was using it, just like keeping it in my purse and pulling it out. It could also be used as a wallet if you just like are a big purse girl, but you want something you could just like pull out easily somewhere. It has all the accent pieces are in gold. And if you want to know about sizing, it is 12 by 6. So most phones, pretty every phone should fit in that, right? Is there a phone bigger that like wider than 6? I'm not worried about the 12. I'm worried more about this direction. And I think if length went this way, yeah, I think this would fit most phones, most wallets, but if you want to check your own dimensions of the items that you have. And then it says this opening, when you open it all the way, is about 5.5. I can't remember going backwards which of these two items it was, so I'm just gonna grab this one, and this is from World Finds. I think this was actually the first thing I spoiled, not the last thing I spoiled. World Finds has been in Goldie box before. It is a handmade fair trade in India, made by women in India. Here we have a photo of one of the artisans. It's not necessarily the artisan that made this, but World Finds is really part of Fair Trade Federation, really eco-friendly, and it is what they call a spring scarf. So I thought, how perfect is that? They sometimes have, this is really like lightweight, thin, could be decorative, could be over your hair, could be around your neck. If you have like a chilly, windy area, could be attached to a purse decoratively if that's really what you wanted. So really pretty geometric teal pattern, teal and gray. Really pretty pattern. I'm gonna hold this back as far as I can so you can see how large it is. Even if I lay down, you might not see it all on screen. It is screen printed, this pattern, this geometric pattern. So yes, all of them will have the same pattern. Some of the other products from World Finds are made from recycled saris, which also really cool. Doesn't meet my price point to get into this box, but I could maybe get it into the shop or maybe a special box later, because I think it's very cool that they have those items as well, like headbands and little mini scarves that they have from recycled saris, which is really cool. This is not that. It is screen printed on cotton, 100% cotton, but I think it's really pretty. I think it's a really cute design. I think it fits with a lot of different colors as well. Like there isn't too many colors that clash with this, so would be really nice for, you know, depending if you have a windy climate or if you're just trying to cover your shoulders. I think this would look so pretty over a black dress, a springtime wedding or something, still having something when it gets darker at night, something like that. Anyway, World Finds, very proud to have them in the box. Have had World Finds at least twice, I believe. I know one of my first ever boxes, it was either my first or second box, had these little bangles from World Finds that I just loved so dearly. That is your third item. And the final item I did mention was going to continue our lemon trend from last year. Before I do that, I forgot to mention that the scarf is 22 inches by 71 inches in case you want to see that measurement at home with you. You know, measure out and make sure that that's the right size for you. The fourth item and last item for this video is this really beautiful lemon, they call it lemon tree, the design, and it is a design that is exclusive to them because it's an artist made this design. And it has these cute little lemons with these little pink flowers, which I assume are on a lemon tree, right? But they're so cute. It is made of double-walled stainless steel, which is going to keep your hot drinks hot and your cold drinks cold. They don't have a promise for a certain amount of hours, but basically it's really insulated, so you are going to have that extra insulation, keep that ice in there for longer. It has this screw top lid, also stainless steel. I actually really didn't know if I should up close and personal this, because I thought it was just like, will they guess that's the top of a cup? But I really thought it'd be more fun to spoil up close the lemon design because we had a lemon product last year. It does come with its own straw, but if you have the lemon straw from last year from Swig, I think that would look super cute in here. Just like a full like commit to the lemon theme. This holds a total of 17 ounces. They do recommend that you hand wash it. I have one. I am not hand washing it. I am top rack dishwasher washing it. They recommend you hand wash it probably so for the longevity of this, but I have not ruined my cup. I'm not telling you to not follow the instructions. I'm just telling you what I do with my cup, and I haven't had a problem. It also has this non-slip silicone on the bottom, which I really love, and also kind of less need, because it's insulated and also because of that, less need for having a coaster or anything like that. So your first four options, I hope you're feeling some spring vibes. There's still 8 more options to go. I haven't spoiled skincare yet. I just realized that right now looking at these. So I don't even know why I do these orders, because I'm looking at this being like, I chose 2 accessories as my first 2, but that's okay. We have 2 accessories, cosmetics, and I would consider this a home item. I would consider the cup a kitchen home item. Let me know what your favorite is. Are you interested in one of these? Is one of these definitely going in your box? How are you feeling about spring? Do you get spring vibes? Please let me know in the comments down below. Any feedback helps. Also, please just remember this is my baby. My feelings can get hurt, but I want the feedback. So as in a polite way, as polite as you possibly can. And I promise to take it all into consideration. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!